You won't believe this, but the average traveler actually overspends by a whopping 37% on every single trip. Why? Simply because they click that book button at the wrong minute, on the wrong site. Think about it, 37%. On a $2,000 vacation, that's almost $700 just vanishing into thin air before you even pack your toothbrush. Stick with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to hand you the exact booking playbook the travel industry desperately tries to keep locked away. Trust me, tip number 5 alone once saved me $410 on a single hotel bill in Hawaii. You ready to start saving? Let's kick things off with arguably the easiest money you'll ever save, the 24-hour rule. Here in the US, any airline selling a ticket 7 days or more before departure is legally obligated to let you cancel or change your flight for free within 24 hours of booking. This isn't just a courtesy, it's consumer protection. So, what's the play? Lock in that fare the second you see a good price, sleep on it, and if a better deal magically appears tomorrow, you can cancel your original booking and rebook without a single penalty. It's like having a secret, undo, button for your travel plans. I've personally done this little dance 3 times just this year, and the combined savings. They practically paid for a whole weekend getaway in Lisbon. It's a no-brainer, really. Alright, let's bust a common myth. Everyone parrots, "Oh, you gotta book on Tuesday for the best deals." But here's the truth. Recent data, especially from platforms like Google Flights, shows that the cheapest domestic departures are actually Wednesday and Saturday, with the sweet spot for returns being Tuesday. Why these days? Simple economics. Business travelers typically avoid midweek and weekend travel, so carriers are left with more empty seats. To fill them, they dangle lower prices. So, instead of just aiming for Tuesday bookings, try punching in a 3-day flexible search around those midweek windows. You'll often watch the fare graph nosedive. I saw my last Los Angeles to Chicago round trip drop from $380 to just $194, all because I shifted my dates by just 2 days. Flexibility really is your friend here. Now, this one's for the adventurous savers among us: blind booking. Websites like Hotwire and Priceline Express Deals are brilliant for this. They hide the hotel name until after you've paid, but they give you crucial hints: the neighborhood, the star rating, and even a TripAdvisor score. With a little savvy sleuthing, checking the amenities list, cross-referencing with known hotels in that area, you can often narrow it down to just 1 or 2 properties. I recently snagged a gorgeous 4-star beachfront hotel in San Diego for $120 a night, while the exact same room on the hotel's own site was $290. Same bed, same ocean view, 60% off, just because I was cool with a little surprise. It's a thrill, and the savings are real. Here's a secret that most people overlook in our digital age: online travel agencies, OTAs, like Booking.com charge hotels a hefty commission, usually between 15 and 25%. Knowing this, if you find a price on an OTA, don't just book it. Instead, pick up the phone and ring the hotel directly. Politely ask them to match or even beat the price you found. 9 times out of 10, they'll happily undercut it by 10%, waive that annoying resort fee, or toss in a free breakfast. They'd rather keep that commission themselves and earn your direct business. Last month in Austin, the clerk not only knocked $50 off my nightly rate but also comped parking, purely because I made that simple, polite phone call. And don't forget to ask about special rates. AAA, senior, or government discounts can often stack up for even bigger savings when you book direct. This is a power move that many big hotel chains use to encourage direct bookings. Major players like Marriott and Hyatt offer best rate guarantees. If you book directly with them and then, within 24 hours, spot a cheaper publicly available *rate elsewhere for the exact same room and dates, they won't just refund the difference. Oh no, they'll often give you an additional bonus or a significant discount. The process is straightforward. Screenshot that competitor price, submit the claim, and boom. My Bali resort, for instance, dropped from $400 to $280 a night, and I even pocketed 5,000 loyalty points on top. These free nights and points stack faster than you think, making future travel even cheaper. Always check their specific guarantee terms, but it's a hack worth knowing. Is airport security driving you absolutely nuts? There's a simple psychological hack that can often save you precious minutes. Studies consistently show that roughly 85% of travelers instinctively drift toward the right-hand lanes. It's human nature, a subconscious bias. But you, my savvy traveler, are going to veer left. You'll often find shorter lines, shaving 10 minutes or more off your wait time. This same trick works wonders at passport control and even at rental car returns. People are predictable, and once you know that, you can use it to your advantage to navigate crowded spaces with surprising efficiency. Gone are the days of constantly refreshing flight search pages. Now, your smartest move is to leverage technology. Set up price alerts on platforms like Kayak, Momondo, and Google Flights for every route you even might fly this year. These aren't just notifications, they're your personal early warning system. When a flash sale hits or prices dip significantly, you'll get pinged before the algorithms have a chance to raise the baseline. I booked a trip to Tokyo last March because my phone buzzed at 2 a.m. with an alert. That incredible fare only lasted 4 hours and saved me $330 against the average price the following week. It's all about being in the know, instantly. Europeans have known this forever, and it's time we all caught on. Open jaw or multi-city tickets are often far cheaper and more flexible than simple round trips. Instead of flying into Amsterdam and out of Amsterdam, consider flying into Amsterdam, taking a train to Paris, and then flying home from Paris. It's one itinerary, one ticket, and often hundreds less than buying two separate one-way or round-trip tickets. Airline alliances, which are basically groups of airlines working together, treat these as a single purchase, so you still earn full miles. My spring London-Brussels-Prague triangle, for example, cost $80 less than a simple round trip to London alone. It's about being smart with your routing. Those pesky resort fees. They pop up out of nowhere and can add a significant chunk to your bill. But here's a pro tip. Before you even hand over your credit card, ask this magic question: are there any mandatory fees, and can they be waived for loyalty members? Even if you've never stayed with that brand in your life, front desk staff often have discretion, especially if you ask politely. In Vegas last year, that $29 nightly fee disappeared after a 30-second, polite request, saving me a cool $116 on a 4-night stay. Sometimes, just asking is all it takes. These fees typically cover things like Wi-Fi, gym access, or local calls, things you might not even use or already have covered. If you're not already using a points-earning credit card for every single travel purchase, you're leaving money on the table. But the key is discipline. Use it, then pay it off immediately to avoid interest. Even a no annual fee card earning 2% cash back can turn a $2,000 vacation into $40 cash back in your pocket. But premium travel cards. They sweeten the pot with perks like lounge access, rental car insurance coverage, and even trip interruption protection. My Chase Sapphire card literally paid for itself in one delayed flight lounge burger. I got free showers, reliable Wi-Fi, and enough shrimp to call it dinner. Look into sign-up bonuses, too. They can often net you thousands of points right off the bat, enough for a free flight or hotel night. Want a bonus destination without paying extra airfare? Several airlines, think Emirates, Icelandair, or TAP Portugal, offer free stopovers, sometimes for up to 7 days. Instead of just racing through Dubai on your way to Asia, why not spend 3 nights exploring the souks and glittering skyline, all on the dime, before continuing to your final destination for the exact same mileage cost? It's a brilliant way for airlines to promote tourism to their home country. I once tacked Lisbon onto a Morocco itinerary for zero extra airfare, just booking a charming boutique hostel in Alfama for €28 a night. It's essentially a 2-for-1 trip. Listen, cabin air is drier than the Sahara. A mere 1% drop in hydration can significantly increase fatigue, exacerbate jet lag, and generally make you feel miserable. My simple solution: bring an empty, reusable water bottle through security and fill it up at a water fountain or restaurant at the gate. Mid-flight, don't hesitate to ask a flight attendant for a top-up. Most are happy to oblige. For an extra boost, add an electrolyte tab to your water. This small habit means you'll land feeling like a human, not a dehydrated zombie. Oh, and here's a bonus tip: those airplane tray tables. They're one of the dirtiest surfaces on a plane. A quick wipe down with an antibacterial cloth can go a long way in keeping you healthy. Algorithms are great, but for truly authentic experiences, you need local intel. Tourist trap restaurants often pay to top the TripAdvisor charts, but who knows the real gems? The hotel housekeeping staff, the barista at your morning coffee spot, or your taxi driver, they know where they actually eat. Ask them, where would you grab dinner if you just got off your shift? I've been led to incredible alleyway taco stands in Mexico City, hidden basement noodle shops in Tokyo, and vibrant rooftop fish grills in Lisbon. These are meals under $8 that beat any $100 tasting menu for pure joy and authenticity. Trust the humans, not just the screens. We all love a packed itinerary, but here's a secret to stress-free travel: pack your itinerary at 80% capacity and leave at least one day completely blank. Why? Because weather delays, unexpected museum closures, or a sudden local festival you never even heard of will inevitably hijack your meticulously planned schedule. That spare day lets you pivot without stress, without arguments, and without feeling like you're missing out. In Peru, it rained so hard the Inca Trail shut down. My open Sunday instantly transformed into a spontaneous cooking class in Cusco, which, honestly, became one of the highlights of the entire trip. Embrace the unexpected. This is a quick, easy way to save yourself money and headaches. 24 hours before you check out of your hotel, pull up your bill online or ask for a printout at the front desk. You'll be amazed how often mistakes appear: phantom minibar charges you never touched, valet fees you never incurred, or even extra nights. Politely dispute them on the spot, and they usually disappear just as fast. I once caught a $200 phantom laundry fee in New York. The clerk apologized profusely and removed it in 30 seconds flat. A quick check can save you a bundle. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, then please smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. You won't want to miss next week's deep dive on how I flew business class for the price of economy using nothing but grocery store receipts. Seriously. Your future self, and your wallet, will absolutely thank you for it. Never, ever exchange your leftover foreign cash back at the airport. You'll lose a significant chunk, often 10% or more, in terrible exchange rates and hidden fees. Instead, before you leave home, load a no-fee ATM card and pull out small amounts of local currency as needed. For your last few bucks, spend it on sealed snacks, a small souvenir at the gate, or a coffee. And those unspent foreign coins. Don't let them weigh you down. Airport charity boxes are usually right there, happy to take them off your hands. You leave with lighter pockets and a little extra good karma. Avoiding overweight luggage fees is simpler than you think. Weigh your bag on your bathroom scale before you even leave home. But here's the crucial part: snap a photo of the readout with your phone. If, for some reason, an airline agent claims your bag is overweight at check-in, you've got time-stamped, undeniable proof. I've avoided $50 penalties twice by politely showing the image on my phone. Both times, it turned out the scale at check-in was slightly miscalibrated. Know your airline's weight limits, and come prepared with proof. Don't rely solely on roaming data or frantic Wi-Fi hunting in a foreign city. Before you travel, download offline Google Maps for your destination. This is pure freedom. No internet connection needed, no data charges, and you can confidently wander off the main tourist drag. That's how you stumble onto those incredible side streets where the real city lives. In Istanbul, I wandered off the tramline, found a tiny cafe serving pistachio baklava still warm from the oven, a gem I would have completely missed if I was glued to Blue Dot navigation. It's about exploring, not just following directions. This one requires a bit of charm and perfect timing. After you've booked your flight, give the airline a call or, even better, ask politely at the gate, are there any complimentary upgrades available for this flight? Sometimes, loyal flyers cancel last minute, or there are open seats in a higher class. If you're polite, flexible, and dressed reasonably well, you might just snag a seat up front for $0 extra. I once flew Boston to Los Angeles in first class because I asked the gate agent while munching popcorn. It never hurts to ask. Section 20 Final power move, screenshot everything. This is your ultimate travel safety net. Your boarding pass, hotel confirmation, car rental voucher, tour booking, screenshot the QR codes and all critical information the moment they arrive in your email. If your phone suddenly hits 1% battery in a foreign country with no Wi-Fi, or worse, you lose your device, those screenshots on your backup phone or even a friend's phone will literally save your trip. I lost a device in Bangkok once, and those simple screenshots on my travel buddy's phone meant we still sailed through check-ins and bookings without a hitch. Redundancy is key. Conclusion. There you have it, 20 industry-sealed secrets that can transform you from an ordinary tourist into a certified travel ninja. Pick just 3 of these hacks for your next booking, and you'll already be outsmarting 90% of travelers out there. Which one are you going to use first? Blind booking for a fancy hotel, that sneaky left line trick at the airport, or maybe the fantastic 24-hour rule? Drop your favorite in the comments below and share any secret I might have missed. The community wants to know. If you found value here, please tap that like button, share this with your chronically overpaying friends, and I'll catch you in the next video, where we turn boring layovers into mini vacations. Safe travels, spend smart, and I'll see you on the road.